Hey,
Do you know where the nearest bus station is?
yes, you go left, left, right, and left.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
War isn't a game, girl.
That's funny. Soldier 76 said the same thing.
You spend your second chance at life walking a lonely road.
No one cares, monk.
Someone always cares. You must simply seek them out.
I shouldn't be surprised you took his side.
You never gave me much choice. Wanna know what Martina's been up to?
Not interested.
That's not what my tracker says.
Are you ever tempted to contact your wife?
No,
Afraid she would try to kill you?
I'd be surprised if she didn't.
Your body seems to be adapting well to the changes, Gabriel.
This is what you call well.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for being here for another one of my videos. For one split second, almost forgot what to say next. Today's video, or rather tonight's video, is going to be about you're a man, you got yourself together, you're making decent money, you are searching for the right woman. A lot of men on podcasts are telling you to pick a virgin. Now, good luck on that. This is not the 60s, the 70s, well, especially the 50s. I believe probably a lot of hanky-panky was going around in the 70s because of the rock and roll and the marijuana, the love era. I would probably say, I know when I was growing up, there were some women that were virgins. I'm pretty sure there are still women that may still be virgins once they get in their 20s, maybe even 30s. I do think 30s is waiting a bit too long. I did have a virgin, which I do have a story to share. But I have a clip by Pearl Davis about this man picked his virgin. One of the reasons why men will want to have a virgin is, number one, I guess because a lot of women put more emphasis on the first time. They want it to be special. Now, I don't know about these days with the young ones growing up, but I know when I was growing up, a lot of them wanted it to be special or at least be with a guy that they had that butterfly feeling or feelings for. And she will always remember the first one that popped the cherry. Now, does it work the same way for men? Yes, I remember the first time when I did it as well. But I have to admit, with men most of the time, especially when we are young, we're not looking for the special girl to do it with. Now, if that happens, then perfect. But a lot of times, unless if we are the star football player or the thug of the week that lives on the block, already gets a lot of female attention, most men are trying to break that barrier in the ridicule that comes from other men. Maybe, well, I don't think women make fun of you, but definitely boys, teenagers, when you are growing up. It will always be that conversation of, are you a virgin? Did you do it yet? And a lot of times, because I know I did, I know I lied in high school because I saw what they did to the one guy that meant like, no, I didn't do it. And then at that time, I just didn't have, well, I do have that fortitude, stay in my lane, do what I want to do, and not the peer pressure thing. This is one thing that I did have a bit of the peer pressure with because I think that was a man's validation of getting a girlfriend, having relations with that girlfriend. And even if it's not a girlfriend, having relations with a girl and I guess in a way that was your social proof to the men around you. Otherwise, they would pick on you and make fun of you out of this world. For example, you could be playing basketball, and if the guy is bricking the basketball, he'll be like, yo, man, you need some sexy time, okay? Because you're about to break the rim, okay? So I remember some of the jokes that men would do. But yes, I have this clip by Pearl Davis that she's going to explain how this man met this virgin and he thought everything would be perfect, but he was in for a rude awakening.
Steven Crowder, he married a virgin, a virgin Christian woman, right?
Did they break up?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit, the Crowder, dude.
Yeah, so what she did was she leaked footage to the press and called him an abuser.
Was he?
No, he wasn't.
What
and
was his footage?
she added, I could show you the
we
footage.
We need a Joe Rogan. Pull it up.
Yeah. So
Jimmy or
she edited the footage to make it seem like, so what happened was they went into the house and he said like, what she put in the transcript was he said, "I'll fuck you up." And he said, "I'll fuck you up. Wait, I didn't mean it like that." So right immediately after, but she cut it. So that's it's completely different context, right? And he's like, wait, I didn't mean it like that. So this footage, but all of the people in conservative media pushed it around. And what else was he supposed to do? He found a Christian woman, no tattoos, blonde chick, virgin. What more should he have done? So it's like you guys sell this like right woman.
I'm not selling.
Steven Crowder.
Okay, so as you can see, you can get a virgin, but that doesn't guarantee that your relationship will last forever until either you or she leaves this mortal coil, okay, or passes away. Now, don't get me wrong. The main reason that a lot of men would prefer a virgin, because a lot of times, if you are the first one that she's with, I notice most of the time, a woman is slower to leave or bounce away when you are the first one to do it. Now, does that change if she gives it to you and then maybe she cheats on you or she messes around with somebody else? I'm not sure, because I know that was part of my situation, which I didn't have the whole story until years later when I started connecting the dots. But I will say having a virgin by itself is overrated. The thing is, you want to get a woman in for me, the top thing with her is for her to have a loving personality, a kind heart. She don't have to be perfect. It's okay she gets into a mood here and there, or even if she's a little feisty. But the thing is, though, on most of her output would be on the I love you, you love me, we're a happy family.
Hey, you look really pretty today.
Oh yeah, you think so? Don't you think I look pretty every day? Are you calling me fat? You're calling me fat, aren't you? I can't believe you'd say something like that. You've literally just lied to my face. Aw, you're so sweet, thank you.
What just happened? Women are crazy if you don't blow their cartridges. That seems kind of sexist. Sexist? Guys get their discs clean all the time. Disc. Can you rub it?
Type of thing. Now, if she's on that tip of she's a virgin, but yet she's acting like
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up, we're gonna come to the restaurant, we're gonna see your table manners, we're gonna see what you order, we're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay, so dinner it is.
A few moments later.
I started the egg freezing process. I did some preliminary tests which showed that my egg count is really low. The doctors did tell me that might affect my fertility. My eggs are high quality, but there's just not a lot of them. It's just so sad. Feels very alone.
Already broken.
she's the queen and you have to jump through hoops. And okay, before I confuse people, I think it's different types of virgins. I think the type that most men think that they are kidding is the innocent, loving virgin, like this.
Hey,
Hey,
Do you know where the nearest bus station is?
yes, you go left, left, right, and left.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Okay, but with that type of mannerism, I'm not saying that girl is a virgin. However, you would think that she's a virgin instead of the woman that's on TikTok doing the bumblebee. That's what I heard girl say one time, but basically twerking or doing things scandalous and acting real sexual or something. Even though, hey, I don't look, I prefer a person to not fake. I'd rather they be who they are. That way, I can make a clear decision whether I want to mess with them or not. The worst thing that you can do is get with a woman that you think is one way, and then she's another way. The silly thing with women that they don't figure out that men work a similar type of way. If you are a woman that maybe you slept with a couple of guys, and you are the first woman that he lays down with, and he had no other women. It wasn't a thing of y'all just hooked up and then you bounced and went on your way, or he went on his way. But if you two got into a relationship, that guy,
The land of make believe.
the chances of him being faithful to you and never even cheating or flirting or moving out of line is low. That he will not do that type of stuff if you are the first woman that he was with. See, now this is the thing that I believe with body count now, with both the man and the woman. Okay, because if it's a guy that's been with a lot of women, unless if he been with so many women that having sexual relations is kind of boring to him now. Okay, and that could take a lot of women, like hundreds or thousands of women, for him to get to that point. But if he just did it a couple of times and he gets with a woman that really blows him away, he will be basically pee whipped with that woman. Now, with women, I think it's a similar thing if they have not messed around with a bunch of guys and then they just was with one guy and they have no other guy to compare it to. Like, this guy is bigger, this guy really smashed her brains out. This guy was rough and spanked her. This guy choked her. This guy, okay, there's a bunch of stuff that maybe if she didn't experience it and she just experienced it with one guy, I think, is a lower chance of her just up and leaving that guy. And the same thing with the guy, okay? That's the thing that nobody never really talks about. If I was a girl and I was looking for a guy and I was young, like 18, 19, 20, I would try to get a guy, okay, that was not experienced. That way, we could learn together, okay, if I was a girl. And I don't think a lot of girls think of it like that. A lot of times I think they just trip into that, and then that's how they get that relationship that might last 16, 20, 30 years or so. Now, truthfully, you want it to go well over the 10-year thing and not start being mean or nasty to each other, or either doing the Steph Curry, Aisha Curry thing. Well, really the Aisha Curry thing that she does on podcasts, or the Jada Pinkett Smith thing that they do on podcasts. Now, I'm not saying that it had something to do with them not being a virgin. Not to say that that does not play a part in the thing right there. I just think I think the only thing the virgin thing does, it makes people less easier to split from each other, if you follow. And of course, though, it could be some people that debunk that, but couples that I know that they were each other's first, they are still together. The ones that was bouncing around from people to people, they might still be together, but maybe when they have a kid, that has blown up. Okay, so that's just my particular thing. That's why I'm not super hard set on the body count. Okay, is more on the type of men that she usually goes for, because I believe it's a combination with her sexual experiences in the fact that she's set on a certain type of guy or girl, if she's bisexual or something. I don't want to be competing with that particular thing, because then she might be selling, or either if I happen to lack in some kind of way, she'll go somewhere else. Everybody gets caught up in the virgin thing also goes with the experiences that the woman has. Okay, if the woman has been with rich dudes that had millions of dollars, I believe it will be hard for her to backtrack and date down to men that might be in the six-figure range.
What is your status of love right now?
Thank you. I'm just, I'm just living.
Do you have a list of things you look for?
He got to have a coin, a provider. I need someone that's, God-fearing, that's religion, that believe in God. Someone that leads.
What is the minimum net worth that he has to have?
I want like a man that at least got like $100 million.
Okay, yeah, we just crossed off a lot of people off that list. There's a lot of contenders that just walked the other way. Your DMs will now be flooded with 10 people, I think.
That's good.
That's good.
Narrow them down, God. Yeah. Thank you.
Standards.
If she's used to a certain type of treatment. Okay, so that's the thing too. I think women can get spoiled by either too much sexual activity that they are getting their mind blown. And if they get with a guy that's not doing that, they may reach and do that with another guy or something to fill in the gap. Or if she has experienced men that's went financially over and beyond for her, she will be expecting that from every guy. It's kind of like this girl in this video that had her best friend doing things for her, but they are not together as a couple. So she's going to expect her guy, the guy she gets involved with, to do the things that her best friend is doing or some exes did. See, and that's the thing. Most men don't do that particular thing. Now, they might think of an ex that they're not with anymore, but they will not. Well, I know I wouldn't do it. Maybe some men that will do it, but I do think the vast majority of men won't do a Jada Pinkett Smith thing, keep bringing up Tupac, won't keep bashing over the woman's head of, oh, my ex made my meal like this, my ex folded my clothes like this, my ex did this particular thing. Okay, whereas I believe with men, that's what we are competing with if she has too many experiences with other men. But at the same time, even if she's a virgin, okay, you can still get screwed in the end. But with that woman, with Crowder, I don't know what experiences that she had with men. Even though she may not have had sexual activity, but maybe she had experiences with them, whether it was money, whether it was some type of treatment or something that he was not doing, that she kept leaning and going somewhere else for, and therefore things just didn't work out. Or at the same time, not every virgin is like what we would think, the innocent, kind, angelic being. Some of them can be nasty. Some of them can have a aversion to having sexual activity. It may turn them off because they have issues with it. So for me, I almost would not, well, especially being older now, I would not want to be her first one. I would not want to be her 100th one either, but I would not want to be the first one, or either if I knew I was following something that I don't think I could be better than, I probably would be like, nah, I'm good. I don't think this would work. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. What do you think? I know I was babbling on, but I'm just saying, just because you pick a virgin doesn't mean that everything's going to work out fine. But I'm not saying to pick a total 3 or 4 either.
Don't worry, babies. We'll have someone to take care of us soon.
A single mom. She partied hard in her 20s. Sampled every flavor on the menu. You ready?
Lead the way.
And now she's 30. Alone with 3 kids. Coming this spring.
It's time to settle down now and find me a good man that will take care of me and my kids.
I'm looking for a man who is 6 feet tall and makes over $100K.
No matches? Why can't I find a good man?
Don't worry, babies. We'll have someone to take care of us soon.
A single mom.
Just pick something kind of in the middle, especially when you're older. Now, if you're real young, 18, 19, 20 or something, yeah, definitely aim to get a virgin girl, okay, that don't have a super amount of experience. That way y'all can grow together. But otherwise, when you're older, you have to expect that they have been with somebody. And if they haven't, you have to wonder why. If they have some deep-seated issues of doing the deed in the first place. So that's it. Give me a like and subscribe and have a good night.
Wally? Why don't you just go talk to her?
Who, me? Talk to her? No way.
Yeah, you'd probably be wasting your time anyway. I hear she's, Brazilian.
Ha ha.
If you're afraid to talk to her, I'll tell her for you.
Don't!
You are so very sad. Hey, fire! Yes? We've got a mission. Let's go.
You haven't said a word the whole trip.
But
I was hoping this mission would give us a chance to get to know each other a little better.
Oh, that's okay.
I understand. You're very deep in thought, mentally preparing for the battle. No time for women, I understand.
Oops, sorry.